That's what we missing in our what? Black and brown communities.
Right.
The laws of God.
Right.
And this is what we're bringing out. If you want to get to the kingdom of heaven.
That's right.
Understand that, but your pastor today will not teach you this. Your pastor's a whoremonger today.
Right.
Your pastor is an adulteress today.
No.
He's not going to teach you this. All he's going to teach you is stuff to what? To keep gaining your money.
Right.
We ain't out for your money. We want you what? To repent and keep God's law so we can get the hell up out of here.
That's right.
From the belly of hell, stop sinning, stop sinning. This the campaign. Stop sinning, stop sinning. Ha! Hey, practice made perfect. Laws I'm observing till the fall of the serpent. Seeing this a burden every Sabbath I'm learning.
How do we become perfect in God's eyes? Or can we be perfect? Can we be perfect, Kurt? Was there any perfect man in the Bible? There was nobody perfect in the Bible. What'd you say, Ron? Nobody perfect in the Bible? But Jesus, right? Keyshawn, what'd you say? Was there anybody perfect in the Bible? No, not really. Curtis? You say no? Jesus. But Jesus only, right? Let's get Job 1:1. Right, okay, we're going to get it out the Bible, right? Y'all agreed that y'all didn't say nobody but Jesus was the only perfect man in the Bible, right? Read this, Job 1:1.
Job chapter 1 verse 1.
Go ahead.
There was a man in the land of Uz.
Go ahead.
Whose name was Job.
This is a person, right? There was a man named Job. Read.
And that man was perfect.
Wait a minute. Hold on. What did we just read? A man in the land of Uz, his name was Job, and that man was what?
Perfect!
That man, hold that. Give me Job 30 and 30. Let's see what color this man was. Let's see what color this man that's perfect was. Read.
Job chapter 30, verse 30. My skin is black upon me.
Wait a minute. Job, the man that's perfect, said his skin is black upon him.
That's right.
He was an Israelite.
That's right.
So what we just proved, Ron, keep trying to encourage that there are perfect people in the Bible. You can't be perfect. You want to know how? Give me that. In 1 Kings 8:61. I'm going to show you how to be perfect because you can do that. Read.
1 Kings chapter 8, verse 61.
Bring it up.
Let your heart, therefore, be perfect.
Wait a minute. What's your heart, Keyshawn? What's your heart? Point to your heart. Curtis, point to your heart. Ron, point to your heart. That's your heart, right? Give me that. Read.
Mark
7.
chapter 7, verse 21.
Read.
For from within, out of the heart of men.
So y'all all pointed to this saying this your heart, right? We just read that from the top again.
For from within.
From within.
Out of the heart of men.
Out of the heart of man, read.
Proceed evil thoughts.
Does your heart got a brain? Can your heart perceive evil thoughts? Or is that just a muscle that pumps blood? Read.
Adulteries.
Do your heart think about adultery? Or that's just a muscle pumping blood? Read.
Fornication.
Fornication. Can your heart commit fornication? Or is it just a muscle pumping blood? So what is your heart, brothers? Your mind.
That's right.
That was proceed out of man. This is what the Bible, your heart is referring to your mind.
That's right.
Right? That's what it's talking about. This is the thoughts that come out of man, right? Because this just pump blood. This is an organ that pump blood. This don't have no feelings.
Right.
Right? Our feelings come from our mind.
Right.
Right? Pain comes from your mind, right?
Yeah, word.
So,
Even if you feel a type of way, it's still gonna go back to your heart and make you feel a type of way.
but that's from your mind, your brain, right? Your brain registers it and it pumps, right? So it's your mind.
Right.
Right? It's still your. So now go back to 1 Kings 8. So we going about how to be perfect, my brothers. Read.
1 Kings chapter 8, verse 61. Let your heart, therefore, be perfect with the Lord our God.
Go ahead.
To walk in his statutes.
To walk in his statutes. Read.
And to keep his commandments.
To keep his commandments. That's how you become perfect with God. My brothers, y'all can't be perfect. There are multiple perfect people that's in the Bible, right? We just proved that who was perfect in the Bible. We just proved Job, right? So that means what? You could obtain that by what? Keeping the commandments of God. That's what the pastors that's after his heart gonna teach y'all. Not your Christian pastors tomorrow in church, right? So if y'all go to church, stop going to church because you're not learning no commandments. Right. You're gonna be worshiping this image, right?
Read. Psalms chapter 19, verse 7. The law of the Lord is perfect.
Wait a minute. The laws of God is perfect. Read.
Converting the soul.
What do convert mean, Ron? To change. So the laws of God would change your what? Your mind. So from you used to be a murderer, killer, when you come to the script, the Bible, and learn who you are and repent and start following commandments, you're not going to be a murderer and killer no more.
Right.
You might used to rob and steal. You might used to be a homemonger or adulterer, right? But when you come to the knowledge of the laws of God, you know you can't do that. Well, your mind converts.
That's right.
Right? So the laws of God is perfect, and it's not going to steer you in the wrong direction.
Right.
Question: what's wrong with sleeping with one woman and marrying that one woman? What's wrong with that? Anything wrong with that, Curtis? Keisha, anything wrong with that? Ron, anything wrong with that? Not that you know of, right? That's the law of God. You got to know that, right?
Right.
Get that Hebrews 13, verse 4.
Hebrews chapter 13, verse 4. Marriage is honorable in all.
Marriage is honorable in God's sight. Not boyfriend, girlfriends. Not my baby mama. Not my sneaky neek. Not my side chick, right? God only acknowledged marriage. So if you get in a relationship, you ain't married, and you saying most I bless you, God ain't blessing you. Because he only said marriage is honorable in my eyes. Read.
And the bed undefiled.
Meaning when you marry, you can do whatever in the bedroom you want with your wife, right? Read.
But whoremongers and adulterers, God will judge.
Wait a minute. What is a whoremonger? Curtis, what's a whoremonger?
I already know. He knows.
Go ahead, Keyshawn, what's a whoremonger?
Player.
Mess around.
So what? Ron, what's a whoremonger? Exactly, a man, a brother that got a lot of I got a lot of hoes.
Right.
Run down the list. That's a whoremonger. A man that jumped from woman to woman, and a woman that jumped from man to man. God says whoremongers, and who else?
Adulterers.
What's an adulterer, Keyshawn?
My head look like something bad, but
Curtis, bring it home. What's an adulterer?
It's when if you're married and you go off with somebody else.
That's adultery right there. So whoremongers, brothers and sisters that jump from multiple sexual partners, and adulterers, a man that cheat on his wife or a woman that cheat on her husband, what God gonna do?
God will judge.
Wait a minute. God will judge them. How do God judge our people today?
They know.
How do you think God would judge them? Curtis, Keyshawn, and Ron.
like everybody now.
Yeah, how will he judge you for that? He said whoremongers and adulterers, God would judge them. How do you think our God judges people today? Or do they even get judged today for doing these things? Give me that in Deuteronomy 28. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 61.
Let's bring it out.
Also, every sickness
Hear that? Every sickness, read.
and every plague.
Every plague. Is those good things? The sickness and the plague good?
No.
Hell nah. Read.
Which is not written in the book of this law.
There's a lot of sicknesses that's not written in this book of this law. Y'all ever heard of hemorrhoids? Hemorrhoids is written in this Bible. Right? But every sickness, every plague that's not written in this Bible, read.
Them will the Lord bring upon thee until thou be destroyed.
That's what? Herpes.
Right.
That's AIDS.
Right.
Syphilis.
Right.
Right? All these sexual transmitted diseases, STDs, you get from what? Sleeping with multiple partners.
There
God
you
said he
go.
will bring them upon you and do what?
Until thou be destroyed.
Until thou be destroyed. What's that mean? To you what, Keyshawn? You can't, till you dead. You done. That's the judgment of God for what? Breaking his commandments.
Right.
But that's why I ask you, brothers, what's wrong with them? The woman you sleep with, you make her your wife.
Right.
Because if you're good enough to sleep with, she's good enough for you to marry, right?
That's right.
That's what we missing in our what? Black and brown communities.
Right.
The laws of God.
Right.
And this is what we're bringing out. If you want to get to the kingdom of heaven.
That's right.
Understand that, but your pastor today will not teach you this. Your pastor's a whoremonger today.
Right.
Your pastor is an adulterer
Hell
today.
no.
He's not going to teach you this.
Right.
He gonna, all he going to teach you for stuff to what? To keep gaining your money.
Right.
We ain't out for your money. We want you what? To repent and keep God's law so we can get the hell up out of here.
That's right.
Understand? You look at each other. Y'all the next ruling class on this planet.
Right.
Ain't gonna be the white man ruling no more.
Right.
When Christ return, we gonna take over this planet. We gonna be the ruling class.
That's right.
They gonna be below us, having to serve us. That's in the Bible. Get that in Revelations. Brother 13. Read.
Yes, sir. Revelations chapter 13 and verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity.
Verse 9.
Verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
We all got ears, right? We all got the ability to understand, right? Read.
He that leadeth into captivity.
Who led us into slavery? Ron, who led us into slavery?
In there?
Yeah, who led white people? Who led us into slavery? What's these signs right here? Who is this man? What are you doing right there? On the auction block being sold, right?
White person.
Right? Curtis, who led us into slavery? Or the white man, Esau, right? Understand that he led us into slavery. He that lead us into captivity, read.
Shall go into captivity.
What does that mean? He gotta get that same judgment.
That's right.
When people say what goes around comes around,
Right.
they got it from what? The Bible.
Right.
So he that lead us into captivity, he shall go into captivity. Read.
He that killeth with the sword.
Did he not kill our people with the sword? Is he not murdering our people today? Right? What gonna happen to him?
Must be killed with the sword.
Must be killed with the sword. Read.
Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
That's my patience and my faith, because we are the saints of the Most High God.
That's
so
right.
that's my patience and my faith that this is going to happen. When Christ returns, this man's going to get that judgment he did to us. So understand that, brothers. I behoove you. Check out that fire. Come to our school. Learn. It's important. Y'all are gods on this earth.
That's right.
Understand that, but you have to understand you have to be applying and keeping God's laws and learning who you are.
That's
and
right.
that's our job and what we're going to do to teach you those things. All right, brothers?
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the